I'm Kaim Kabir. Welcome to my blog of 406 course. Today I'm going to talk about three topics. The first topic I'm going to talk about is the identity. Basically, we all know identity refers to our ethnicity, gender, or our religion, but it's much more than we think. It simply refers to the sense of someone's belonging, the sense of who they are. Identity is divided into two parts: personal identity and social identity. Personal identity. It refers to how a person thinks about themselves. For example, a person perceived by others. To the male, men see themselves as a woman trapped in a man's body. Or maybe the religious background he is from doesn't match with his thinking or his real belief. Social identity. It refers to how they are perceived by others or society. For example, a person outer appearance to their social identity. There are two views on identity. The first one is postmodernism. The way of thinking developed in the 1970s to explain that changes are not necessarily for the better. Progress is relative and not always inevitable. The second one is modernism, a belief that the future is necessarily better than the past and science can give all the answers. The second theory I'm going to talk about is objective and interpretative. Glenn and Marty introduced objective and interpretative approaches of communication. The objective approach says there is only one truth and that must be discovered via observation. An interpretive approach says there are multiple truths because different people assign different meaning to things and free will is the determining factor. For example, a man died by a car accident. In this, an objective scholar will say that the man died by car accident only for the car, where an interpretive scholar will show different angle for the accident, or we can say the interpretive scholar will find out their different meaning for the accident, for the cause. The third theory I'm going to talk about is encoding and decoding. Encoding and decoding is the manner by which media messages are delivered, flowed and devoured, proposing another hypothesis of correspondence. Encoding is when the producer frames meaning in a certain way, where decoding is when the reader decodes it differently according to his or her personal background. As example, a politician is delivering a speech where politician is the encoder and encoding the speech, and the other side people are decoding the message or decoding the speech to understand according to their background, so they are the decoder. So thank you everyone for watching my vlog.